I'm Brendan. Thank you all for coming again. The best thing about the Giants is we always have very similar faces come through, and I think that's a testament to not only you guys, but the culture of our team. So I really want to thank you all for coming down. Once again, thank you Tom, McVeary, Crawford Motor Group. This facility really helps us stay above the game and set the standard for everyone, and really want to thank Tom for that. Tom sorts it all. It's really cool, so thanks Tom, we do really appreciate it. It's definitely helped us lift to the next level. We've got new sponsors on board, been on with us from day dot. It's our 10-year anniversary. There's a handful of people here that have been on since the absolute beginning, when Pete dreamed this all up. And so thank you for sticking with us, and it means a lot to everyone. It's really cool. I want to welcome Regan and Brad into the team. Brad's on debut, and Regan's been a part of the team obviously last year in Wanganui and stuff, but for this event, we really want to welcome you guys and hope you feel part of the team, and we're really excited to have you on board. Also want to thank Pete personally, well, as a team. Pete started this whole thing. None of it would have started without Pete. Pete runs his own business, as you will all well and truly know, but Pete's business is shut down this week because all the Giants cars have been there getting ready. So I really want to thank Pete, because these cars, the way they look, wouldn't be the case without Pete Nash's involvement out there at Pukepuke Road. So I really want to thank him for that, because that's a huge thing to shut down your business to help us do this. This year I was tasked with choosing a captain. This year we've created a different sort of culture, and we started a Facebook Messenger group, and all the drivers and all the whole squad were in it, and it's been unreal. And the person that has met all 8 criterias and really stepped it up has been there week in, week out. This chat hasn't just been about the teams racing. It's been, where are you racing this week? Well done. How did you go? Results, all this. What are you doing in your personal life? That's created a really cool culture, and this person initiated that. This person has done a lot of teams races for the Giants. They started as the youngest member. They've done 84 out of 85 teams races, and it wasn't his fault that he didn't do the 85th. It was a safety thing for a fuel tank. Our 2026 Giants captain is Ethan Rees, and I'd like Ethan to come and have a chat, please. And that's for you to take home. So you're our 10-year anniversary captain. I'd like you to have a chat, and yeah. No pressure.
First off, as Brendan said, thanks everyone here. Tom, you're a legend. As Brendan said, without Tom, this wouldn't be where we are. We set the benchmark for every team now. If you look for the weekend, every team set up outside a cafe or a bar or whatever, but we've got the ultimate thing inside, and people love coming past at night, seeing their cars set up. So thanks to Tom. Many thanks. All sponsors from day dot to now, obviously Napa, welcome on board. Conno at Broadway, welcome on board. Everyone else that's back on board, thanks for being there. As he said, Dad, he started this whole thing 10 years ago. Me, Asher and Dad in the same team was his goal, and we're here now. So yep, he stepped aside and welcomed in Regan and Brad, so thanks for that. And as Brendan said, welcome in to Brad and Regan, who've raced hard all year. Always been on the fringes, but never quite made the main game, so we're here to support you guys. We've got your back. And this year feels quite special, so thank you.
I'd like to invite Jeremy from Napa up. He's going to have a bit of a chat about something that Napa Racing are going to do for our light guys. And yeah, but this is Jeremy from Napa.
Cheers. So what we're going to be offering the drivers, or giving the drivers a sponsorship today, is a consumables package. So included in that is rotors, all your oils, brake clean parts, gloves, rags, everything that these guys use every day. So this is something that we're going to do as a package for each individual driver, which we're really, really happy to offer as sponsorship for them today. On top of that as well, we're also doing something a little bit different this year. So what we're going to do is we're going to get 5 unbiased people to do some judging of the drivers this weekend, and who we deem as the MVP for the weekend. We're actually going to be giving a SP Tools toolbox full of tools. So this is going to go to the driver MVP of the weekend, so hopefully it gives you guys a little bit of a more incentive to be a bit more feisty out on the track. I'm sure you'll do that anyway, naturally anyway, with the passion that you've got, but we're just really happy to be involved with the team and be able to be here to sponsor and look after you guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jeremy. So the drivers of the Giants, they give back so much to the fans, and it's a cool thing to be able to give something back to the driver that's specifically for him. So nice few $1,000s there up for grabs, and it's cool. So thank you to Jeremy, thanks to Napa. There's one of those packs for each of you drivers. We've got them out back, they're ready to go, so something to do. But yeah, so 10-year anniversary, pretty cool. Once again, this whole Giants thing didn't just happen. It was all about what certain things that happened, but Peter Rees was the main man behind the initial thing. We had 10 days to do it. It wasn't much. Pete rang me and said, what can we do? And they worked hard. We did a lot of work in 10 days, and they got third that year, and it was pretty cool. The cars were white. So we've decided, we've obviously got the cars all covered up now, but we're going to unveil them, and yeah, hope you really like them. We've tried to do a throwback, so yeah, you guys can unveil your cars and chuck your wings on.
To be a Giant means to me many things, to be fair. It's quite a proud moment. Represent a good club like Gisborne's an awesome thing.
It's the pinnacle of everything. It's what we work for, you know. We individually race week in, week out, but to be a Giant, to be a part of this team is probably the biggest thing that you can do, you know. It's the biggest event of the year. So I suppose it's more important than any other individual title that we've ever raced for.
It's not just about representing this team, it's representing the club, the fans, everyone that gets behind us, the sponsors that get behind this team, and everyone behind the scenes that does all the work. So yeah, to be a Giant's huge.
What's this week consisted of prep-wise? Just in the shed after work every day, just checking things that you think are still good, but you just want to check them anyway, you know.
It started probably last week with a lot of driveline, swapped new gearboxes, clutches, put everything new, serviced everything, and then come down here and helped all the boys.
We probably spend 30 grand this week just getting stuff ready, organised. You know, there's a lot of money involved in this side of it, and people don't see that.
But yeah, just go over the car, make sure it's 110%, do everything twice, and yeah, it's a whole lot of stuff happens behind the scenes, but that's what makes these cars how they are.
The fondest Teams Champs moment for me is probably, I think it was a Mustangs Waikato race when there was only Tony Whitaker and Carl Ross left going, I think, and just the heart that it showed for them to be out there still with not much left going on their cars, and they were still going for it, so that was pretty cool.
Probably the first year maybe when I jumped in sixth driver. A lot of no expectation, which took a lot of pressure off. Obviously we had drivers dropping like flies. We had a driver injured every single race going into the final with only 3 drivers, and obviously we had that brutal as race against the Panthers, what still a lot of people talk about to this day.
Then getting selected to race my first team champs for the Giants and debuting for them, that was probably the biggest thing for me. This team is a whole nother level in professionalism, and to be a part of this awesome team and debuting that year was just huge.
But you've seen them race, you know what they're telling you, what they're capable of. You look at 2 reasons, you need Ethan and Asher.
Some spend their whole lives making plans. Tunnel vision, all you see is the end. While it's passing you by. Oh Lord, it's passing you by. Open your eyes, 'cause it's all about the ride, baby. It's all about the ride, baby. It's what you got more than what you get. Let's slow it down and take it all in, 'cause it's slipping away. Yeah, time keeps slipping away. Open your eyes, 'cause it's all about the ride, baby.
Gisborne Giants.
It's all about the
About, I don't know, half a lap ago, things were looking good. I said
really good. It wasn't just me getting that flag, there was everyone in this team that's worked, you know, this last week. So big ups to everyone, and the crowd obviously motivate us to do this job.
Tell you what, Josh and Ethan both put in a lot of hard work there. You guys went a car down real early, but then you rectified that literally within another half a lap.
Yeah, that was it. I thought we were a bit stuck there with half a lap, the car down early, but managed to, like you say, rectify that straight away.
It doesn't look like there's too much damage to these cars, but like I said before, everyone's onto the job straight away.
Yeah, nah, not too much. Ethan's got a bit of a corner going around here, but we'll press that out and get that sorted, and Josh has just got some cosmetics. We'll be right.
That birthday present for Pete might yet happen.
Yeah, hey, it might happen, yeah. Also a bit of special mention to my stepson Dave. It's his 12th birthday, or 13th birthday actually today, so share that with the old boys, pretty cool. Awesome, bro. Cheers, thank you.
Steering up.
seen them race, you know what their talent is, you know what they're capable of. You look at the two Reesers in there, Ethan and Asher. Boy, whoever wins this one's going to thoroughly deserve it. It's going to come down to the final moments, the little decisions, somebody will make that back. Ladies and gentlemen, 15 laps away from finding out. The 18 New Zealand Two-Tech Superstock Teams champions, they are the Gisborne Giants!
Championship, boys.
Asher in the 126. Tim Ross driving the 144 and Regan being the race winner.
Thank you, Ross. Thank you.
He's got to be a part of this.
Thank you very much, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, Shane. Well done, man. Well done.
Fucking Mickey, boys.
It over. I think a couple of hands on, look at this, because these are the guys people start.
I excluded the pink one. Wow.
You did a cool job on that.
It's awesome,
looks like a
mate.
lot of hard work.
It's awesome, mate.
How long did it take to make? A couple months. You got a phone? Get a photo of it in front of the trophy.
Pick that up?
Yeah,
I think it'll be a double two, right?
We've got this toolbox from Napa Racing. Jeremy and his team are here. $3,500 toolbox for our MVP of the night. Had 5 different judges for it, and this person put it on the line. Car's stuffed. So MVP for the Giants 2026 is Josh Prentice.
First off, thanks to all our crew. They kept the cars going all weekend and they worked tirelessly. Pete, you've dedicated the last 2 weeks to this team to make sure we were 100%. The boys, we made a group chat. We've been taking the piss out of each other, but we had one goal and that was to win. We stuck to the game plans and we done it. Big ups to the club, all our sponsors, our management, our supporters. Without you, it's nothing. So thank yous. Enjoy the night.